Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Peyton, and um, the requested topic of today was quite beautiful. So I just wanted to focus on this particular sentence. And the person who requested this video wrote, "The existential grief and dread threaded through us all feels so enormous." And really, I have not made any recordings over the last month, in part because I've been asking myself this question: how am I, curse word, getting through each day? Um, how am I finding any kind of solid ground to stand on in this particular moment in history? I mean, I've got all the little gems in my pocket, like, just make a world of love, because it doesn't matter what's happening in the outer world. Of course, it does matter, and it breaks my heart. Um, and uh, and just kind of acknowledge it and right above it. I was like, well, how do I talk about this really sort of difficult evolution that I've been living through, starting, as you may remember, with two emergency room visits um, in March. And you could say to yourself, I wonder what's happening in history in March. Why was Sarah in the emergency room? And I had like even a mystical vision where a lion-headed god came and projected like the eye beams of love of the lion-headed god were able to equalize the pressure between my heart, which was breaking, and the outer world, which was breaking. So, so how do we begin to use our resonance to just supercharge our ability to be with these times and um, contribute and fight and rest and play and allow the whatever kind of work we're called to do or activism we're called to do, allow it to become part of the orbit of our lives? How do we all equalize the pressure between our broken hearts and a broken world? Um, and and survive it with our health in good shape, because I mean that's really the question, is like, how are we making it through? So I kind of want to come back to this sentence and do a little bit of, or sentence fragment, and do a little bit of resonance. The existential grief and dread threaded through us all feels so enormous. Mm. So as I'm saying this and reading this, I can feel the heaviness in my heart, and the and what I'm going to invite now. I suddenly got this image, and I'll invite you to do it with me if you'd like. And that is to really see my heart and to see it not as a static, broken heart, but rather as um, a very, a very responsive organ of love and mourning. Oh, that brings tears to my eyes. Um, that is that is fully and completely in relationship with the world, fully and completely with the genocide in Palestine, and fully and completely with the bewilderment about how to do anything, and the longing to bodily throw oneself somehow into a protective zone for the children, and to, yeah, all of those things. So, and also, of course, for me, what's happening in the United States with the reinstatement of the statues which were originally put up by the Ku Klux Klan, which our current administration is re-erecting. Um, and this kind of incredible backlash. This morning, Hegseth put out a video about women, that women shouldn't vote. And of course, there's been terrible attacks on abortion rights, um, and women's health. So I'm just going to breathe again because the vision that I got was of my heart beyond kintsugi, beyond the repair of a broken pottery piece with gold, to the threading of gold through my whole heart, just like a web of golden love and healing and um and determination and um presence and willingness and this incredible like woven in resilience that comes from the universe, just of like, yes, and this is life too, and people are scared, and everybody's scared, and everybody's trying to figure this out. And some people, the choices some people are making are not the choices that I want them to make, and I'm sure the choices I'm making are not the ones they want me to make. But just like beginning to see and my hands are moving like this, like a golden light woven through water. And as I say that, the and golden threads woven through the muscles of my heart. And I, as I say this and tap into this depth of love and this depth of mourning, then there's some lightening of the pressure that's here in my heart. So anyway, just a starting point for all of us of acknowledging, do you need acknowledgement of the existential grief and dread that is threaded through all of us? Do you need acknowledgement of the universal love and personal love that is threaded through the very fibers of your being and of your heart? Mm, tears in my eyes. Okay, let me know in the comments how you're doing. It matters to me. Talk to you soon.